Happy Monday morning, everyone. Today is junk store and scrap metal day. It's Monday junk store shopping and see what kind of scrap metal we can find today. Because we like to save that scrap metal to build our scrap metal furniture and stuff. It's the way to go, I think. Anyway, I have some of this flat stock. Before we go, I want to put it, let me show you something. I don't like the way this looks, the second shelf looks. It almost looks like it's kind of caved in a little bit there, but it's really not. It's just the way it looks. So I'm going to put some braces underneath it along here, just to give it that, I don't know, another coolness factor look, I think. So before we go to town, I want to at least get that much done, and then we'll try to finish this up. Candy's chairside shelf project. And as a rule, for every project I use, I try to rotate my VULCAN, my Harbor Freight VULCAN Omnipro 220 MIG welder with my Miller-Matic 255. I like to keep the gas tanks one full and one going on empty, let's just say, so that we always have something to go with. So we'll be using the VULCAN welder for this whole project and the remainder of this project. So we'll get this fitted and welded in here. We'll have to cut it first, obviously. So let's get started. There. That looks nicer. Especially once we get it all painted. That'll give it that new dimension. So now I got the sides, the backing, and a trim around the top, and paint. Okay, away we go. I got the wife in tow, and she brought her work gloves because she's going to help me pick up greasy, dirty, nasty steel. So I think I'm going to get her a treat. Maybe a trip to Menards, specifically just for her, because that's how I roll. Giving, caring, kind, loving, wonderful husband, right?
Correct.
Trained. Oh, the pickings were slim again today. We did get on a bright note some of the cheapest steel ever made. Rebar that we can use in some of our projects. So it was a quick trip to town. And Candy is helping me unload this steel. I was told that they make this rebar out of crushed cars, recycled crushed cars. Okay, time to finish this project once and for all. One thing we know for sure is on the next project we're going to be using some rebar. And my next project I think is going to be another small table. I don't know, thinking out loud. Let's get this finished. It's looking pretty good, I think. So I'm going to put the backing on it now. Put the backing on it, put a trim around it, and it'll be done. Cut this out, get it welded on, put the bottom and the sides on. And then a little trim around the front, or the sides in the front. It's gonna be badass, heck yeah. What a gloomy day it's been. Set up the welder, boys. Heck yeah. So while we was in town doing a little bit of shopping, picking up that scrap metal, we went to Walmart and Harbor, a couple of other, you know, our junk stores. And I noticed there's a lot of old people. I mean, in fact, I didn't see any young person at all. I even mentioned it to Ken. I go, there's all these old people running around. There's just so many old people. I never know so many old folks lived here. And then she kind of looked at me like cross-eyed, like, what? And then I realized I was one of them. It's true. I mean, it was Monday morning after all. Everybody else is working. Yeah. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna weld this. Okay, I got this piece of expanded steel here. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to measure it and cut it and place it not overlapped like this, but I'm going to place it along the edges. You'll see, I'll weld it in just like this. More magnets. More magnets. I'm going to roll this over by the door and grind off the welds on the back and the front. I could use my machine, but this is on rollers. It makes it easy. It's not ginormous. I like it. If I didn't, I would tell you. Believe me. For these smaller welds like this, the littler ones, I've been using this 4-inch Milwaukee angle grinder with a 60 grit flap disc. It's just been working so much easier than the bigger ones. So I think this is, in fact, I'm sure this is the only 4-inch grinder that they sell that I could find. And they do sell 4-inch flap discs at Harbor Freight, but they're $3.99, $4 a piece. So I thought that was kind of high, but doing a pinch, let me tell you. Okay, I just kind of tack this in. Now I need to weld it solid. You can see the tacks are even breaking loose. Cut this off. Cut out that. Put it on there. And look what I found underneath the snow. I knew I had this piece somewhere, but I had to sit down and do some real soul searching, and I really didn't know where it was at until I tripped on it. And I tripped on it under the snow. Then I found it. Just like I smashed my finger, I figured out where this was. Okay. One more. I just need to grind out all these welds smooth. Once I do that, I'll take a wire brush to it and get it painted. I like it. Not another one like it in the world. This I guarantee you. I'm calling it done, except for paint. I dig it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. And I'm going to clean up this shop before I paint this. And we've decided to paint it black to match the black wood stoves that are next to it. And I would say this is 1,000+% improvement on the pressboard plastic laminated shelf that's there now. Soon not to be. This is badass. This is nice. This is going to be a nice addition to our living room. You'll see. You'll see. So, I'm going to get to cleaning this place up, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Something from nothing.